Welcome back to the News Hour. The hot debate of the day is around the startling claim that was made by India's Minister for Telecom, A. Raja. He's from the DMK party, very powerful party. He spoke to Times Now around 5:30 this evening. In the course of that exclusive interview, he repeated a number of charges, counter charges rather, that he has made. He says a cartel was targeting me. He says a number of he didn't say political parties, number of private companies were part of this cartel. He didn't name which politician was sponsoring this cartel earlier, because without sponsorship, cartels don't really operate in any form. Most importantly, he said, I have the approval of the finance minister. I have discussed this matter out with the prime minister. Was he trying to drag higher functionaries into what is now being called the multi-thousand crore rupee potential telecom scam? Is there something like that at all? Let's hear what the minister said.
A common man has to use the telephone for 10 paise, 20 paise tomorrow, for which NTP 99 says you go for healthy competition. I ensured healthy competition. When I ensured healthy competition, automatically I wanted to break the cartel. When I am breaking the cartel, this type of criticism will come definitely. My only thing is, Yechuri and other leaders are senior leaders, but they are not looking other side. With due respect to them.
Okay. On the show tonight, from Ahmedabad, Paranjoy Gua Thakurta described it recently as the biggest scam in the history of independent India. Says it's 80,000 crores. More lost here than entire expenditure on healthcare in this country. That's Paranjoy for you. Manish Tiwari is with us from New Delhi this evening, spokesperson of the Congress party, and Ravi Shankar Prasad, former Union Minister, National Spokesperson and General Secretary of the BJP. Good evening, gentlemen. This is a bit of an exaggeration, isn't it, from you, Paranjoy? Biggest scam in the history of independent India with this man, A. Raja, as the perpetrator?
No, I don't think it is an exaggeration, Arnob. I mean, there are certain facts which have not been refuted by the minister, Mr. Raja, or anybody else. In January, the Department of Telecommunications gave licenses together with electromagnetic spectrum to a clutch of companies at a price which was 6 to 7 times lower than the current market price. For instance, All India license was given for 1,651 crore. Recent transactions involving Swan Telecom and Unitech Wireless clearly show that the market value of this license with its spectrum is 6 to 7 times higher. So if you add up the undervaluation, the amount comes to somewhere in the region of 60,000 crore.
I have to raise just two specific queries. Swan Telecom, unknown company with no experience, pays 1,600 crore to get this spectrum. Another company, Unitech, no experience of telecommunication, in particular real estate company, it pays 1,500 crores in January, and after a few months it sells the same to a whopping 9,000 crores and 10,000 crore to a Norway company and to a Gulf country. If someone is asking, was any condition put on the license? Was any fair trade practice conditions imposed? After all, who is going to benefit out of it? Those private cartel, those private company, and those who have lost are the common people. These 9,000 plus 6,000 crores would have been used, if I can quote that great slogan, Aam Aadmi. These two instances, specific instances, are being raised by us, and the government is maintaining a conspicuous silence. No, but now Mr. Raja is trying to take Chidambaram and Prime Minister on board. No. Then they need to defend.
No, but at the same time, Manish Tiwari makes a point that when you move from limited to full telephony, allegations were also made. And I won't name the group, but allegations were made at that time that it benefited one particular group. You know that, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad. You know that. So there is a historical reference that, there's a historical reference that can't be denied. I'm going to say, politicians don't own everything in this country. Politicians don't decide who makes money. This is at the end of the day money that could have been debited or credited to the taxpayers. 80,000 crore rupees is a lot of money. Is this a case of the pot calling the kettle black? What is going on, Paranjoy?
I want to say in your newspaper, The Times of India, the TRAI chairman, Mr. Mishra, in an interview to Shalini Singh, has clearly said that Mr. Raja has selectively interpreted the guidelines of the TRAI. It is a fact that on the 10th of January this year, at 2:45 p.m., it was placed on the website that between 3:30 and 4:30, licenses would be issued. The demand draft worth thousands of crores would have to be deposited. There was a mad scramble to be the first in the race. Is this the way to allot scarce spectrum, which is a national resource? If two wrongs don't make a right. If earlier some companies had been given excess spectrum, that doesn't. 1 minute. One more point.
If
one more
anybody
point,
has
please.
a problem
Mr.
in the
Tiwari,
manner
give me
in
a
which
chance.
the
Give me a
allocation has been
chance.
done, go to TDSAT, yeah?
Okay. No, it's an explanation.
Mr. Tiwari, just because in some part of the world public auctions have not worked, are you trying to say, can you deny the fact that what
Tell me where has public auctions worked in the world,
$1,651?
This is not,
Public auctions have worked everywhere in the world, including in India in 2001. Don't selectively interpret facts,
read the TRAI's recommendations. The TRAI's recommendations of 26th of August 2006
please read the TRAI recommendations
auctions
in
have
full.
not worked anywhere. And they have said that this first
Nowhere.
past the post system is going to bankrupt your companies, yeah?
well, gentlemen. We're not going to get a conclusion on this.
Guidelines.
We're not going to get a conclusion on this.
Nobody will ever said that.
We are not going to get a conclusion on this. We will move on this subject. Let the viewers decide. We'll follow the story and we'll actually play a longer excerpt of the minister's defense, and one can decide for themselves whether there is a telecom scam brewing in this or not. As of now, it's a political hot potato, no doubt about that. Paranjoy Guwatakuta, thank you very much.